Hello everybody, today's Sunday the 12th of May 2019. What do we got going on here? Well, I've used electric shock collars and I've used sticks and branches and everything else to try to motivate or demotivate Deuce from doing certain things. So now we're moving on to a buggy whip. So I'm going to mount this on the tractor. And when dumbass crawls under the front end of the tractor, which is, oh good, that's what I want to see. I don't ever want to have to hit him, ever. Hopefully he'll learn when I pick this thing up. He should do exactly that. Good boy. Good boy. There's hope for you. I hope I never, ever have to swing this at you. But I'd rather whack you over the back with this thing than crush your ass with the tractor there. He gets right under the front loader, crawls around the wheels when they're moving. Not no more. Bubba. Good boy. That's cool. I just dropped it on the ground. He walked right up. Yeah, you better smell it. You smell it. That's your new motivator. What do we got going on here? So, because I did so much weed whacking around the garden pasture yesterday and got beat up a little bit. When it's hot and humid, even just using a weed whacker is kind of a pain in the ass. And this bad boy was on sale today. What is it? It's a Cub Cadet ST 100 field, what do they call it? Field mower, I guess. Basically, it's a big ass weed whacker. I just did a test run with it, and excuse me, I'm fairly impressed. Get it back up, dumbass. Let's see what it does. Away we go. I'm pretty impressed with this little guy. Yeah, it's really eating through some of this longer stuff, and compared to a regular weed eater, it gets a lot done quicker. It doesn't throw as much debris. It's a lot easier on the back and the arms. You don't have to carry the damn thing. So for a first test, I'm pretty impressed with this guy. I'm glad I got it. As you'll see here in a minute, it's not perfect, but nothing is. Ah! Crapped out. No surprise. Oh, look at that. That's why. Get all wound around it. Oh well. For a first test, that's pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. That stuff's pretty gnarly. So what I decided to do to make things easier on the string trimmer was jump on the Husqvarna 54-inch 3-blade ride-on mower. I've got it set at the highest setting at 3.5 inches. Look at this stuff. It's like I feel like I'm like driving through Vietnam, knocking down the Vietnam jungles with a ride-on tractor. But this little ride-on is I've got a zero turn, big ass zero turn, but that doesn't work in off-road conditions like this. But this guy, look at that, knocks that stuff down. I've got mulching blades on it, does its thing. Gotta love it. You two should be ashamed of yourselves. Damn it. Not like I needed another project, but I was just whacking all these weeds here. And this damn baby bunny, get your ass out of here. Came flying out of the weeds. And I got a hold of it before I could get it away from him. They kind of just tore the skin there. So I'm going to go get some of my medical kit. See if I can get that treated with some salve or whatever. I'll put this little guy in with one of my rabbits and hopefully we can survive the bunny. You're an evil little shit, you know that? Someday somebody's gonna bite your ass off like that. I know. Gotta expect things like this, but still. All right, little guy. So, as you know, we discussed yesterday in the video, living out here, some things die, some things get saved, some things get born. So we'll do our best to see if we can save this little guy. If you guys have never heard of Dr. Naylor's Blue Coat, this is like Bactine. Remember that from the old days? This is like Bactine for animals. It's germicidal and fungicidal. So basically, generally they use it on equine, like horses, and I use it on the donkeys. But I'm gonna put it on this little guy, paint his little butt purple, and I'm gonna shut up and quit talking about it and do it so I can get a little bit of protection on the rabbit, and then we'll follow up. But this product is pretty amazing. So there's a little baby bunny with a little purple butt. So let's cross our fingers. I'm gonna go put him in with one of my girls bunnies and give him a little home. Hopefully he'll mend up. You know, I had a chicken. I had a hawk. You may recall a couple of videos. Well, I think I put it on videos, but I had a hawk attack one of my hens a couple months ago. Basically tore the entire back of the hen's head off. Not the bone structure, but all the skin and feathers. Basically, the whole back of the chicken's head was ripped off, so it was just exposed meat and a cranium. And I painted the hen purple with this stuff, and she lasted a long time. She ended up, we lost her to something. I think she got attacked by a coyote or something a couple weeks later. But this stuff, you know, even with all that meat kind of hanging out there in the open like that, this purple stuff is amazing. All right, little buddy, let's get you some bedtime. After rethinking things, I decided to give that little injured baby bunny his own cage, and made a little home, and she went way back in that hole. So hopefully she'll rest up during the day, come out, and she's got plenty to eat, a little bit of water, but she's got her own little home. So this will be her little hospital cage for a little bit. I'm fixing to crease your cranium, boy. You're in my shit list today. You're creating work for me, and I don't appreciate that. I figure if I film this dipshit for about 5 minutes, he's gonna get his front teeth kicked out because he's messing with the donks. Here it comes. Right about. Here it comes. Dude, you're not going to. You lose your front teeth, you're not going to the vet. You're gonna learn to eat marshmallows. I'm telling you, you're on my shit list. Here it comes. Go ahead, Luna. Kick him right in the friggin' face. Here it comes. Watch. Oh. Ooh, almost. Alright, he's going in a cage. Deuce! No! Asshole. Let's go. You're going in a cage for a couple hours. You, my friend, are on a timeout. We'll come back and see you in a couple hours. Take a nap. Well, I gotta say, I'm pretty damn impressed with this Cub Cadet ST100. First time out of the box. I'll tell you. And I heard this. I did some reviews because again, I really wasn't in the. Hey, Hui, back up. Wasn't really in the market for one. They were on sale today. Did some homework. Said, what the hell? And I'm glad I did, because I knocked out a lot of work today that I couldn't have done what I did today with a regular weed whacker. And I didn't look at, compared to yesterday's video, not a lot of debris flung by this thing. Not too bad. I'm not bleeding anywhere. I didn't take any dings, so I'm pretty happy with this. Probably reduced those whiskers by about 50%, so I can see where I'm gonna have to invest in a box full of those things. But I mean, you take it out of the box, you fold up the arms there and lock them down. You put oil in it, you put gas in it. First pull, crank right up. So I'm really happy with this. Not so happy with that. Why are the ducks laying eggs in the middle of nowhere? Well, let's put that bad boy in the incubator with his buddies. Maybe it'll be a brand new baby chicken. I'm sorry, duck. Let's cross our fingers. Quiet. Feel good to be out of jail?